Hey, what's going on, guys? Policy Q here. Pow! Low, you already know. Let's go! What up? So really quickly, founder of Ecom Success Agency here. I wanted to share with you guys a live case study, okay? This case study is going to be a particular, it's going to be one of my clients here. His name is Neil Takar, and he has a Shopify store. And what I'm going to do in this video is I'm actually going to share with you the 3 things that you need to make sure that you're doing to make sure you get the results that he's going to get. I'm going to be very transparent. I'm going to be very open, and hopefully you can appreciate that, right? I'm not going to hold anything back, and I am at the end of the video. If you pay attention to everything that I'm going to share with you and you really follow through on some of the things that I'm sharing with you, not only do I believe that you'll be able to have a better understanding overall on how to get the results, similar results like this, but also I want to reward you, and I want to just offer you and give you an opportunity to get a free 15-minute coaching call, a Shopify coaching call, where I'm going to be going over and asking you questions and really just kind of sharing with you and just identifying problems that you may be having, and obviously offering solutions as well. Okay, so really quickly, we're going to go ahead and move into this presentation. Okay, so this is actually Neil Takar. He's actually a real estate, he's into real estate. He's not an agent. He's a real estate guy, and he's very successful in what he does. And he wanted to, he came over, and I got connected through a good friend, and he wanted to learn, and he wanted to be able to diversify his income and be able to grow his money, right? And he understands and he knows that the future is in e-commerce. He sees a lot of people making money online, and he wanted to be able to grow his money, so he came to us, and we did something really cool for him, right? So what I want to do here is I want to share with you some of the results that Neil has gotten in his store, okay, working with us. Okay, so this was actually, this is not like, like 2 years ago. This is actually yesterday, the results that he got yesterday, okay. I think we were able, he generated like over 10 orders, okay. I think it was like 11 orders, okay. And now the cool thing about this, the first thing that I want to point out here, first of all, I really want to make sure that you're paying attention. So if you are on Facebook, if you are on Snapchat, if you got, Chris Brown, that song Party playing in the background, just look, that's a good song, by the way. But look, listen, I really just want to make sure that you guys really, really take the time and really pay attention, or else it's going to be really a missed opportunity on your part. So let's check this out. Let's get right into it. So the first thing that I want to share with you is some of the order values that we're getting. Okay, some of the order values that we're getting into a store, they're over $25. Okay, now there is some that are like $9.80 here and there. Okay, because we do promote a couple other products as well, but for the most part, the average order value is over, it's over 25 bucks, right? And it's pretty cool, right? Actually, why don't we do some math right on the spot? Okay, let's just do this. I like to kind of just, I like to make sure that I don't script this. I like to make sure that you guys get everything, and everything kind of like, because if you script it, sometimes you can't really add other cool things in here. So why don't we do this really quickly? Let's just add up some of the the orders that we got in. So $32.92, okay, $9.80, $33.94, $28.95, $29.60, okay, $29. Okay, I think I already did that one, so I believe so. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete that one. Okay. Then we're gonna go ahead and do $57. That was a bigger order. $57.95. $10.65. Okay. Actually, I don't even know. I'm doing this all here one by one. But if we actually just go ahead and just look at what he made yesterday, he made $344.16. So if we go ahead and do that, and we divide that by how many orders came in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 orders. Okay, 11 orders. So we're gonna go ahead and divide that by 11 orders. So his average order value is over $30, guys. That's huge. That is huge, okay? Now, I don't expect you guys to understand this. Maybe this might sound like mumbo jumbo, but here's the deal, right? You want to make sure your order value is over, at least $25 or above, because that's really when you can really scale out and really build a six-figure e-commerce store, okay? So that's the first tip that I want to share with you guys, right? If your average order value is not over $25, that is a major problem right there. That's something that you want to look into and start asking yourself, what kind of products am I promoting? Am I promoting products that are, high perceived value? Can I find other products where I can promote at retail, and I can really, sell at a higher price, and the the customers would be willing to buy, right? So that's the first indication, right? So that might be a problem for a lot of you guys watching this, okay? So I just want to give you guys that first tip. Make sure your order value is $25 or above, okay? So it's pretty cool because with 11 orders, he was able to hit $300, and it was pretty awesome, right? So let's check this out. Now what we're going to do is let's go into the ad spend. This is going to be pretty cool, okay? Now check this out here. Okay, some of the ad spend. So one of the campaigns here, we were able to spend $20, and we were able to help them generate over $100. Okay, now this is pretty cool. Now these are the kind of these are the kind of these are the kind of results that, that really make a difference, and the kind of results that really help people move forward and grow their stores in a way where it's really financially life changing. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So the first thing that I want to identify, if we look at all of the amounts, there's really one that I'm really pointing out here in this video. The first one is going to be this little arrow right here, right? So as you can see, we spent $20 on this campaign, and it brought over $115.85. Now I'm going to give you a cool little tip that I learned, okay? And since learning it, it's helped me better scale out the ads, and it's also, I've also been able to, share and coach that to some of my students, and they've been able to get phenomenal results, as you can see right over here. Okay, so the first thing is that you need to figure out what your ROAS are. What is ROAS? ROAS is basically return on your ad spend. Now, you have to be a little bit good in math, right, in order to really make this work, because most people don't understand that in order to grow this kind of business, and any kind of business really, you really have to understand the metrics. You have to understand the standards of what kind of numbers you should be pushing, right? So in this situation, what is a return on ad spend? Well, a good point of measure is for every dollar you spend, you want to make sure you're bringing in anywhere from $2 to $3 back. Okay, so let's take a look at this campaign and see what is the return on ad spend. So it's very simple. All we're going to do is we're going to take $115, which is the revenue that was generated, and we're going to go ahead and divide it into $20.10. Okay, so if we do that, it's phenomenal, right? It's, for every dollar we're spending, we're basically bringing back close to $6 back. So not only are we above $2, not only are we above 3 and 4, we are above normal, above average with this campaign here. You see, when you understand these kind of things, this really allows you to be profitable and really allows you to scale your business out in the way that you want to, and in the way that you initially thought that that's how it was going to be. Initially, most people don't understand that with e-commerce, the most important part is the advertising part of it, right? If you don't understand the numbers, it's really, there's other factors in it, but you have to get really good at marketing. And then, one of the things that we specialize here, and one of the things that we're really good at, is Facebook advertising, right? I've been able to launch over 10,000 plus ads, on Facebook. Okay, so I've got a lot of experience. I've got a lot of testing and tweaking, and that number just continues to go up because today I launched, like, I don't know, like, just way more ads too. I launched probably like 30, 40 ads. So that number just continues to keep going up, right? So this is important. So the second tip is your return on ad spend. What should it be? It should be at least 2 to 3 times. For every dollar you're spending, you should be bringing back 2 to 3 times. Now there are other ones here, right? But obviously when we're looking to scale out, this one's going to be one that we are going to be looking into this. Okay, I do have another tip I might share with you. Okay, I might not. I don't know how I feel. I don't want to make this too long, really, honestly. If you stick to the end of the video, I am going to be offering an opportunity for you to sign up for free 15-minute coaching call with myself. Okay, so he was able to generate $344.16. Now the cool thing about this part, guys, I want you guys to pay really close attention. Okay, this is huge because he only was able to do it with 11 orders. Now the reason why this is important is because most people, when they get started with e-commerce, I know for me, when I first got started, I started doing the free just pay shipping method. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it's good. I think we all need to have that confidence, and we all really need to see that we can actually make money, that we can actually turn Facebook dollars into actual money into our bank account. Here's the problem. When you're just doing free just pay shipping offers, there's not much profit, there's not much margins. And the reason why is because you have to understand a couple of things. Number one, you're going to have to pay for fulfillment. You're going to have to pay to fulfill the order. And then number two, you're also going to have to pay for what it costs you to acquire the customer through the advertising platform that we're using, which is Facebook, okay? So you have to consider those two factors in there. If after you spend the fulfillment and after you pay Facebook what it costs you to acquire that customer, you're left over with your profit. And in most cases, the free just pay shipping method, there's not very much profit left after, okay? And sometimes you break even, but in most times, sometimes you go right into the negative, okay? Now, when I first got started, I became addicted with it, okay? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it became like a crack fiend for the free just pay shipping because I kept seeing the cha-chings, I kept seeing the sales come in. And the truth of the matter is that it felt good. It felt good to see all the cha-chings, but the problem was the bank account where the money was going into, it wasn't really going anywhere, right? It was staying stagnant, and in some cases it was going deeper into the negative, right? So when you do free just pay shipping offers, you have to understand that there's very little room for profit. There's very little wiggle room, right? You can't even spend that much on your advertising costs to acquire a customer, because if you do, you're going to lose out on the profit, right? And the name of the game is profit. The name of the game is making sure that you take money out of the equation, okay, into your bank account. So the cool tip about this is that selling retail products and having retail products that we sell our average order value over $30, right? We're able to hit these kind of numbers with less orders, less customers, less headaches. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does, right? So here's the deal. So you're probably scratching your head asking yourself, how do I get results like Paulo? Okay? Well, actually, let's put Neil, okay, because this is Neil's store, okay. But we obviously did play a part in helping him get these kind of results, right? So it's a great question, and now I'm going to give you the answer right now, okay. So I want you guys to really pay attention. Some of you guys are probably leaning in, and the truth is that this presentation, although it's a couple of slides and it's me just kind of sharing with you and giving you guys some cool little knowledge nuggets, right? The truth is this right here is major. So pay close attention, okay? So the first thing, like I told you, like I promised you in the beginning of the video, I am going to share with you 3 things that it really comes down to getting these kind of results. The first one is you have to find a hot product, okay? We are obviously doing drop shipping, okay? We're doing drop shipping from AliExpress, okay? And the first thing that you want to do is you want to find a hot product, right? Find a hot product, something that's going viral right now, something that people are buying, something that's in the season, okay? With his store, we're able to find a seasonal product that's really hot right now, and man, this is going to be really exciting over the next couple weeks, seeing as we scale this campaign out. So anyways, the first thing is that you have to find a hot product, right? It comes down to 3 things. The first one is find a hot product. What is a hot product? Great question. We'll talk about that in the 15-minute coaching call. How do you do that? We'll talk a little bit about that. The second thing is targeting. If you have a hot product but your targeting sucks, you don't understand how to target, you're not going to get results. Okay, so targeting is important. So how do you target? Great question. If you are not very confident in your targeting when it comes to Facebook advertising, right? This is something that for the people who do qualify for the free 15-minute coaching call, I will share with you how to up your level when it comes to targeting, right? And normally it's just a couple of things that you're missing, right? And that's what I want to do is help you tweak that out for a second. So I will share a little bit more about that on the 15-minute coaching call, but this is important. Okay, and the third thing, which I think is the most important, last but not least, is your margins on the products that you're promoting have to be 50% or higher. Why does it have to be 50% or higher? It goes back to what I said originally, right? When you are promoting these products and the customers are buying the products, you have to understand that the money that they give you, 1, has to go to fulfilling the order, and 2, has to go to paying back Facebook for their advertising. Okay, so it's important that you have a product that's 50% margins, or you're going to find it very difficult to make profit on a lot of these products that you're promoting, which in most cases, when I have done some coaching calls, that is normally what the case is. Most people are promoting products that have very little margins, and therefore it's very hard for them to get ahead. Okay, and they go really deep in the hole with advertising. Okay, so okay, cool. So let me in return now ask you a couple of questions just to see how I can better be able to serve you and coach you. Is that cool? Cool, awesome. So let me ask you something. Do you actually know how to find hot winning products? In most cases, you probably don't. You're probably watching this because you have no idea how to find winning products. You have probably spent thousands of dollars on advertising and you still have not found a product that clicks. It's totally fine. The first level to leveling up and getting better at this is by first being honest and admitting that you're not where you want to be and you don't really understand how to do it. So the second question that I have for you is, do you actually know how to target and use Facebook advertising effectively and efficiently? Most cases, most people don't, because they don't understand the platform, and sometimes it's so confusing, and Facebook is always coming up with a bunch of things and this and that. Cool thing about it is that we actually have a system that we like to share with you. Okay. The third thing is, last but not certainly not least, do you know how to calculate your profit margins into the products you're promoting? So after fulfillment and ad spend, you actually have a net profit. You won't believe this, but most people don't understand how to do this. Most people don't even take into consideration this. They just promote and they sell and they just kind of just wing it. Okay, so you don't want to just promote any kind of products unless you have a nice profit margin on them. Okay, not only that, but there's a cool little tip, a little secret that I was going to share with those who qualify for the free 15-minute coaching call that I will share with you. That is a super ninja trick. Okay, so it's pretty cool. Anyways, look, now all of this may sound like a terrible screeching noise in your head that you just can't wrap your mind around. Shopify, e-commerce, Facebook advertising, it may just overwhelm you and it may actually cause you nightmares as you're watching everybody make money except yourself. You're seeing everybody get ahead, but you're not seeing your store get ahead. And that's probably not a good place to be at. And I can't imagine how that feels. But here's what I do want to let you guys know, okay? I've been able to, I've been there. I've actually been there, and I feel for you because when I got started, I've been there. But then, you know what I decided to do? I decided to invest into education, into training, into mastermind, into events, and into coaches as well, right? And of course, I decided to let go in order for me to grow. All right. If you really, really are serious about this, what I would like to do is I'd like to offer you a free 15-minute coaching call. But before I do, I just need you to make sure that you're a good fit. Actually, I need to make sure that we're both a good fit for each other. Is that fair? I think that's fair. So here's what I'm going to do really quickly. Plus, I got to let you know something. My availability right now is very limited. So make sure you make your way over to this page by clicking the link on this video and just fill out this quick questionnaire and answer them as honest as possible. So what is this questionnaire? I'll share with you what the questionnaire is in a second. Once you get to the questionnaire, it's actually going to look like this, okay? It's going to look like this, and it's going to be, you just fill this out, okay? Just fill this stuff out here, and then when you're done, you just answered, and then as soon as you're done filling out the questionnaire, one of our representatives will be reaching out to you, okay? So let's check this out for a second. Okay, once you fill it out, one of my representatives will be reaching out to you via email and phone number. So please, please, please be sure to fill out that information. It's very important, or else you'll never be able to hear from us and you'll be missing out on this opportunity that I'm offering for a very limited time. So, sounds like a plan? Cool. See you soon. And please comment below if you got value from this and would like to see more of these kind of videos, okay? So, what do you have to do? Where do you go for this, okay? So, I'm actually going to go ahead and let you know where you can go. You can actually go if you type in free just type in free coaching dot ecom success agency.com. Okay, if you go to free coaching ecom success agency, okay, let me just go ahead and make that a little bit prettier there. As you can see, I totally forgot to add this part, and that would have really sucked because you guys would have not known where to go. So anyways, let me go ahead and highlight this, and then I'll let you guys know. Boom. Okay. So yeah, so just go to free. Let's make this a little bigger because I know sometimes. Yeah. All right, here we go. So make sure you make your way over to where it says freecoaching.ecomsuccessagency.com. When you go to the freecoaching.ecomsuccessagency.com, there's going to be a questionnaire there that looks like this. Make sure you fill this out from top to bottom, okay? Every answer is required in order for you to move forward, okay? Once we have your information, we will be reaching out, letting you know if you qualify for our coaching or not, okay? Again, I'm very excited. My name is Paulo CQ, and I'm also the founder of Ecom Success Agency. My name is Pow, 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 Pow. Low, you already know. Let's go. And I'm so excited to talk to you very shortly. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.